You think I'm a bit crazy about what I will do with this machine because you just see that on the title. Well, you don't think that wrong. Hey everyone, Anthony here, welcome for another video. Now today, this laptop. Yes. So this computer belonged to one of my friends, which he bought a new one for just because he needed it, and he gave me that one because he doesn't have the use anymore. So it's an old Asus laptop, X58L, if I don't make a mistake. Yes, X58L, which is a computer for basic desktop tasking from 2008, something really basic. Run with Windows Vista at stock, but this one was upgraded to Windows 10. The shape is not in a bad state, it's still perfectly normal, perfectly nice. Parts in there are not really designed for games, but it will be a bit the objective of today. You will understand what I want to say. And yeah, let's just see what I can do with it and add it to my collection because I don't want to just destroy it. It didn't come with the original block power supply like this, as you just see, yeah? And the state of the cable is a catastrophe. But I don't care because I won't use it anymore. So the objective will be to downgrade this PC. You see, right? Downgrade it. What an idea I just got, really. Downgrading a PC. Is there a reason to downgrade a PC? Well, lots of people at the time where Vista was released for this machine, for example, lots of people didn't like it and they downgrade to Windows XP. So downgrading is not something unusual. Well, maybe yes, nowadays, but at the time it wasn't something unusual. It was something even current. How many people didn't like Vista and yeah, reinstall Windows XP instead, just to be sure that it has a stable operating system, which is a discussion we will have later, or we already have it. Yeah, we already have it when I talked to a whole video about the end of support of Windows Vista. If you didn't see it, link is on the description. You will find this video, and it's not that bad. So yeah, Windows Vista was a bit heavy, so Windows XP lighter, more stable, and this is a reason for maybe machine. I will not say like this for the moment, but to run a Windows XP more with a better experience, with clearly a better experience. And we will see that. Maybe people are right, but still it's not done, or still you're not seeing it. We can't say that. We can't say that. Let's check that. Well, it seems that it's a bit far here, but well, it's just to see something on the display quickly, not to show something at the moment. So, as I said, I will not use the power supply that my friend gave it to me, but I will use my Asus one. This one is from my 2008 Asus laptop, which is from the more or less same year of that one. But instead mine has it's a 70-inch screen, 17, yeah, 17-inch screen display, and it has another keyboard with the numpad and a graphics card, a dedicated graphics card. But for the CPU, it's exactly the same. Normally this one has only 2 gigs of RAM, but we will see, and it's not impossible that it was upgraded to 3. We will see. And this drive is not the stock one. No, because the stock one just failed. So my friend buy another one. But because I didn't like this power supply, I will use mine because mine works just fine. So let's power this thing. Of course, I didn't see it, but battery is dead. So it must be powered on, and to be even sure that there is no problem, because I've already started, it's not a surprise for me, I will remove the battery to be really sure that nothing bad happened. Okay, so here we go. PC work just fine. It seems you will see something on the screen, as I see. So it runs Windows 10 actually. It's maybe not the best operating system for this machine, but it's perfectly capable on this platform. The CPU is fine, it's on the spec. RAM is just fine because 3 gigs is enough. Normally for a 64-bit you have at least 2, even with every now and one know that under 4 it's almost impossible to use it. Well, here it seems to be an empty system. I'm not sure that it was turned on after the Windows 10 installation. I'm not really sure about that. But Windows 10 run fine. And it could be usable for people who they don't need a really powerful machine and a second hand like that, just to make basic tasks like web browsing or text editing. Well, maybe with an SSD we will have a bit more performance, but not something crazy. I've already done that on my Asus and it was not something crazy, so pretty sure it will be the same thing, because the serial ATA interface, it's a serial ATA 1. It's not even a 2 or 3, it's a 1. So it's literally slower even with an SSD, because your SSD must run on a SATA 1 speed and not a SATA 3. So it won't help, or not a lot, clearly not a lot. Well, as you see, the computer works just fine. But I don't care about Windows 10. It will be time to downgrade it. And to downgrade it, you will make some modification. First, I will shut the computer off and we will check component indent. Just maybe before opening it and show the motherboard with RAM and hard disk drive and CPU, maybe it's easier to see it, which CPU is in it and how much memory we have. And I've got right, this PC I'm pretty sure was upgraded to 3 GB of RAM, because normally it's 2. On this machine I have memories that it's 2, but maybe I'm wrong. Pretty sure it was upgraded. The processor is an Intel Pentium dual core 3200 at 2 GHz. Yeah, so that's exactly the same one as my stock one on my Asus, but on my Asus it was upgraded to a Core 2 Duo. Well, so the CPU is not that bad for 2008, it's even really good. But for a downgraded machine and for what I will use it, it won't be necessary to have that speed. Already the dual core CPU will not be great for me, because I have really an idea in my head of what to do with it. 3 gigs of RAM, again, maybe I will downgrade it to 2, maybe. And for the hard disk drive, it's 500 gigabytes. You can see it, not here. You can see it here with the reference if you have a little bit of knowledge. If you feel 50, in the case of a Toshiba, it's the reference for 500 gigabytes. On overdrive, you have the same thing to be sure to know the capacity of the hard disk drive, even if it's not right. And yeah, you can have the information here. But we will get a look on the motherboard and component immediately. The good thing you can see here is that everything is accessible. You don't need to unmount everything to get access to your RAM or to your CPU or to your cooling system or to your hard disk drive. Everything is here, just like my Asus. that was at the time where Asus make computer good, just even for cleaning, just even for that, because you have access to the fan and the cooling system, and it's really easy to do that. Nowadays computer is clearly harder, clearly harder. I've just changed recently my mother's computer. It was an HP and it was a mess just to open it, but a mess, just to clean the fan, just for that. Here it's not the case. It's perfectly unmountable, but just the necessary part. And then after all this talk, oh, there is a screw left in here. And after talking about that, well, it seems that the presentation, maybe you didn't see that thing's great. Turn light on better. So if it has 3 gigs of RAM, 100% sure that this one was not the stock one, because it's not the same color, the first, and it didn't look like the other one, so pretty sure it's not the original one, well, even 100% sure. CPU is there, Wi-Fi card, which I don't know if it will be used for me for the project. Hard disk drive is there. Is it just, yeah, we'll do it carefully. So it's a 500 gigabytes. I've done that right, fine. It's quite much for that machine, even for an upgrade. I don't see the necessary of 500 gigs on a machine like that, but maybe I'm wrong. The CPU is extremely easy to access, and the fan system cooling too. It was possible to make a bigger one, maybe if you have a dedicated graphics card, but I don't know where they think to put that things. Well, as you see, a really basic computer. Objective to downgrade it is to have something more capable for a specific usage, retro gaming. And since you have an Asus, you will got a bit of surprise. Let's begin that. And after a small reflection, I found another drive with the HS letters right on to see it was not working anymore, but it's totally false. It's still working just nice. Time now for some demos. Lots of games have been installed. Most of ones are from 2003, 2004, but there were games from 1999 or 2000. So, as you see, there are really much game there. There were games that it ran extremely well, and others surprisingly not, and others surprisingly yes. For the graphics card, maybe I didn't mention it. It's a mobile Intel 955 Express chipset family, so a very poor integrated graphics card from 2007, 2008. But normally just fine for these kind of games. But you will see, not that well. I tried just 1 or 2. For other games, I don't know. let's start first with Quake 3 Arena. I didn't try in this one. I tried Quake 1 and Quake 2, which it runs perfectly. But Quake 3, I don't know. Normally there is no reason that it didn't run perfectly. Everything is set perfectly. We will choose Monsoon. Nightmare difficulty up. I will probably play as a shit, but not a problem. Sarge. That's fine like that. I'm hitting the trackpad, so it just didn't fire. Ah, come on! My goodness. Already? I'm lost! Amazing. Amazing. Amazing how bad I was. But it runs just fine. Okay. Not the best experience, but totally playable. Bah ouvre-le. Wow, putain, j'ai même pas le temps de me cacher. C'est quoi cette blague là? Je sais même pas qui m'a tiré dessus. En fait, ça tombe pas si bien que ça. Eh, ça tourne pas si bien que ça, en fait. Surprisingly, I was thinking badly. It's not running that cool. Oh. Ouais, papa, ouais, va te mettre derrière, va pas derrière la table surtout. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. There is my previous save on it. Why not that one, maybe? Sometimes FPS reduce a bit, but it's totally playable. My bad. Finally didn't take it. I try the best to have. I want to have the green diamond in 3000 points, not in 150. 3000. Yes! Hey!
Oh la la, yes, of course, you can see I was on the line and he just tooled that. Oh no, that's not great. And that was not impossible. I've already done that. And you can see 3000 points for the green.
Okay, so I won't have it, but it just tooled me. Because I was on it. Not that bad. Not that bad. Eventually, I want to say not bad at all, because this is not the lightest map. There is a lot of visual on it, so it runs just fine. It runs just fine. Sorry, I was in a game on that one. So Painkiller. Yes, Painkiller. I've just died. Was the first time I started on this computer. I take one of my previous save. Seems really nice. Yeah, just fine. Ah, fine. Must re-heal. Bad shot. Oh, not bad. I got it. Just fine. Just fine. Nothing to say. The resolution has been reduced for sure, but it runs just fine. I'm not at the minimum, but I'm between low and medium in terms of graphism. Res Driver 2, Toca Res Driver 2. For me, that's a game it will never die. Just for me. It's an amazingly good game. Amazingly good. First attempt on this computer. We'll see. Oh no, it's just fine. Yes, I'm kidding. I don't care. La 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 la. Fine.
Tu as une belle avance, bien joué. Et tu vas gagner. On dirait bien que tu vas gagner.
Ouais. Fine. extremely good surprise. Extremely good surprise. It runs just fine, just totally playable. We can drive without any problem. Just fine. The first FlatOut. It ran in a playable state for this kind of graphics because it's not that bad. We're gonna see it. Go quick race. Oh. Automatic. This is probably one of the only game I run in automatic gearbox because I really hate the manual one. I didn't just put a reset key. Ah. I don't know the... I found it. Honestly, it's a hard game. I was pretty sure that this thing was not destroyable. And we say destructible in English, yes, sorry. As I told you, my English is not perfect in previous video. Hey, it's just for joke, eh? I'm not angry at all. As you see, playable experience and really funny. Normally there is no game. No. Like a new game then.
Hey, hey! I'm endorsing a new cola, kids! And this one isn't poisonous to anybody!
That we know of.
New and improved Buzz Cola is made from only the finest sugars and waters. Plus, it has a special ingredient, too hot for the FDA. It'll give you the get up and go you need to do all the pathetic stuff you have to do. Try new improved Buzz Cola.
Ça sera bien ça.
Cola. Must get Buzz Cola.
%90 of video games start with an easy tutorial level. Graphically, for 2003, it didn't look that bad. Do you agree with that? No? Ah yes, you can't answer me. let's get back to the game. We'll not do a mission, we'll just drive around.
Eat my dust. Just call me Air Homer. It was like that when I got here. Hey! Please don't shoot!
Boom!
Okay, that's a lot, dude. Let's see you do better. I'm a little mean speed thingy. Learn to drive, dumbass. Mistakes were made. Lousy, rotten, karmic retribution. Just a few more. Nothing lasts forever. Take that.
Scared and disoriented. It's a really bad day.
Because I'm not imagining these guys.
This is the worst part.
Look out!
Oh yeah, stretch the legs and the crunch.
Extremely nice job. Extremely nice job.
Well, it's about time.
This is not the good key to make a handbrake. Oh, that's fine. I will try to get home. Oops, sorry.
Watch it, buddy.
I don't care.
That hurt.
Who tried that? I don't care, I go with my car.
Hey, Mike, Gus.
Then to conclude here, while games are running mostly extremely well, or well, I would just say well, extremely well, we will have a 60 FPS target, which we don't have at all, except maybe in Quake 3. No, games runs well, just in a playable experience. This is a computer from 2000, I will say 2008, but maybe 2007, without any dedicated GPU, so it's not designed at least at first for game, but for retro games from 2003 2004 maximum, more or less. As you see, it's just fine. Okay, you must reduce the resolution, but it's just nice. So just to remember, the computer has been downgraded. Why downgraded? To match a bit more specs. Yeah, with a dual-core processor, I know. To match more specs of an older machine. So it has 3 gigs of RAM at stock, or when I got it, I downgraded to 2. The CPU was downgraded to a dual-core 2 GHz to a dual-core 1.6 GHz. Hard drive still a 500 GB, but I put another one with an HS letters right on it. But the disk, as you see, is running just fine. The original one is over there if you want to see it. I will reuse it for another occasion. And if you are saying 500 GB it's too much, you will see something just after my explanation here. I made something for daily usage, because Windows XP you will not use it. For daily tasking, of course. But all that said, games, as you see, run well. It's an Asus. You know the gaming series of Asus. It's the ROG, Republic of Gamer. And you see in some games, ROG. I think this computer, in my personal opinion, has the ability to be an ROG computer, Retro Republic of Gamers. This screenshot is made by me. This wallpaper was made by me. I took just the logo with the font and I had the text. This one was added to, not too much unfortunately, because if I want to make another Asus, but for another year, I must do it again. Wow. That's not something crazy after all. So the appellation of Retro Republic of Gamer for this computer is okay for me, even without a dedicated GPU for game from 2003-2004 era. If I have the occasion, and maybe it will be in the video, but probably not, because it will be for later. If I can make a mod of this computer with the ROG color, white, red, and black, it could be extremely nice, and I would be and I will be happy for sure about this this mod if I do it. That's something I keep in mind because I want to do it, and we can conclude with that. So what's the trick with the 500 GB? I installed 2 operating systems. It's a dual boot with Windows XP for retro games, which I won't connect it to internet. And the dual boot is with a Linux, not with Windows 10, with a Linux. That's not a dual Windows boot, that's a dual boot Windows Linux. And I installed a Xubuntu 20.04, so the latest version at the time of the video, and the time actually. It says Ubuntu, but it's Xubuntu. The last version with 2 gigs of RAM, we see that XFCE interface is extremely light and it runs just fine. Maybe I will stop the drive. So for daily tasking, I take the advantage of a 2 big hard drive to be sure that we can do it with a Linux. Xubuntu. With the black font like this, it's not that bad looking. It's even great. As you see, it's just, I don't know what she's doing, but yeah, I'm on the desktop. It's a bit slower than Windows XP because we have to say that Windows XP is lighter than nowadays Linux, of course. But it's not that bad. Windows 10, it will still loading at this time. So, really cool. What did I done? I made a mistake. I didn't remember my password. In general, on computer like this, I put the brand of the computer. But it seemed that it didn't work, and I'm extremely surprised. I will check. As you just see, Linux is installed and works just nice and smooth. Or it starts nice and smooth. And for today tasking, it will be just fine, just for text editing or web browsing. If you go to holidays and don't want something crazy and you don't have a tablet or don't want to take it because it's a bit too expensive, you take a second-hand computer like this and it's just fine. You don't need more to watch your video on YouTube or sharing your publication on Facebook with that. And most of you do it with a phone. Well, the computer is just in case of. But you have it. Time for conclusion, because we can end this video just now. So guys, thanks for watching the video. Hope you like it. As you see, Asus on the right side. Who cares? As I said, thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to hit the like button, to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. If you are new to the channel, and I didn't say it in the introduction, so welcome to you. There is a list available. It will be appeared just here. And I hope I will catch you on the next one. Enjoy watching all my videos for new subscribers. Goodbye everyone.